Correct instrument reprocessing begins in the operating theatre. From there, instruments carefully placed into sealed transport containers are taken to CSSD. Only then are the mesh trays containing the instruments opened and their contents spread out on a table next to a mobile unit ready for loading. This example shows laparoscopic instruments. Instruments are positioned and connected in such a way as to ensure that all surfaces, both interior and exterior, are accessible for cleaning. Only this guarantees perfect conditions for cleaning and thermal disinfection. First, the basket with optical instruments is best placed on the lower level of the mobile injector unit. Shafted instruments are removed and dismantled according to manufacturer's instructions. After removal of the handle, the functional section is placed in the awaiting basket. Secure by fixing first in the plastic retainer at the front. To ensure perfect results, it is important to open the jaws of instruments. Next, the shafts are placed in irrigation sheaths with the correct size of silicone cap and placed on the slanted rest. After operations preceded by carbon dioxide insufflation, the handles used should be placed directly over the corresponding nozzles. Caps and valves are removed from suction irrigation tubes, which are then placed into a sheath with a cap. The working head of grasping forceps is placed into the plastic retainer with the jaws open. The tubular shaft is inserted into an irrigation sheath with an appropriate cap. Mechanical parts and the handle are fitted on nozzles with side jets for internal irrigation. The sealing cap is removed from non-separable shafted instruments. Next, patency is guaranteed before an instrument is placed into an irrigation sheath on the load carrier. To ensure internal irrigation, the side connector is connected to a lure lock adapter hose. The basket containing the mechanical parts can be placed directly next to the basket containing the optical instrument. Caps and seals are placed in the basket for sundry small items. Thanks to their wide range of irrigation nozzles, Miele's load carriers are able to accommodate trocars of different sizes. Here are the steps involved in positioning a 10mm trocar. Firstly, the trocar tongue is removed from the cannula. Caps are placed in the basket for small items. The upper section with the flap valve is unscrewed and the cannula is placed over a nozzle with side jets. A hose adapter is used to connect to the side connection for internal irrigation. The lumened tongue and the valve parts are positioned on a 6mm nozzle with side jets. This holds the valve flap open and ensures thorough internal irrigation. Note: make sure that the spring clip is properly adjusted. The Veris cannula too must be disassembled. The inner cannula is connected to a lure lock adapter. The outer sleeve is placed over an appropriate nozzle. The sleeve is secured with a spring clip to prevent movement during washing. After placing the closed mesh tray for small items on the lower level of the load carrier, the delicate fiber optic light guide is wound around the spool. The cable with the connector is carefully tucked inside the spool. The other end is attached to the edge of the spool to ensure that it is not damaged. The spool is then hooked into the load carrier. The entire operation set can be reprocessed in a single cycle, ensuring standardized high-level results which could not be achieved manually.